And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my fellow comic book collectors. My name is Chris. This is my channel, We Love Comics, and I got a bunch of different variants brought to you by Southside Comics that I want to mention to you guys. These are all pre-orders, so this is the best chance to get them at the cheapest prices. Obviously, I always tell people I do not get paid by Southside. I do not have any contract signed, which means I'm under no obligation to do any video unless I feel you guys are going to enjoy what I'm about to show. The only thing I get is one of the comics for free for mentioning it, so I win. You guys win because I also have those discount codes that are right before you, so make sure you utilize those codes if you're going to order from Southside. Free shipping if you spend $50 or more with their orders. Shout out to Dan over at Southside. They always do an amazing job with the packaging of comics, so check out one of my Southside unboxing videos if you haven't seen it so you can see they go above and beyond. So, like I said, these are all pre-orders, so this is the best chance of getting these at the cheapest price. Now, obviously, some of these books, you can get the regular comics. They're going to be cheaper, but they are definitely not going to be as limited. So, go with what you think is best for you, and you'll always succeed. So, with that being said, let me put on the window capture so you can see. First one, they actually extended this pre-order, so that's a good sign. This is King Spawn #1, and as you can see, there's going to be a lot of different variants for this book. That comes to no surprise to me, but they actually included a little bit, so I'm going to read this to you. They're saying a historical new ongoing Spawn series, so this is not a limited series, it's a new ongoing series. Begins August 25th. The launch of this book, nearly 3 decades in the making. That's kind of sad that this book has been around for 30 years. Makes me feel old. It further explains the Spawn universe with a growing presence of hell, heaven, and heroes here on Earth. A classic villain from Spawn's path has begun asserting his powers on Earth by corrupting as many souls as possible, and only Spawn knows that he even exists. Continuing the dramatic battles from Spawn Universe #1. This is where it all begins, so don't miss out. Hasn't gone on launch since 1992. So the pre-order has been extended. So you want to get these covers before Sunday, August 1st. And I like this cover. I always love really good artwork. $5.99 price tag for these, but I'm sure if you use the We Love Comics discount codes, you'll save either 10% if you've never used them before over at Southside, or 5% if you use the code We Love Comics. So here's a couple of the different variants to get. So you basically go with the one that you think is nice. You got the cover B by Todd McFarlane. I'm sure that one will go over well. Cover C, David Finch. I'm sure this one on the left is probably not going to be as popular. Cover E, Greg Capullo. Then we have Brett Booth and Donnie Cates. So there is definitely some really great books. And you can see here there's a King Spawn cover H, 1 in 50. And pre-order this cover and you'll get the following covers for free. So you'll get all those covers for free if you get the 1 in 50 pre-order. And then they have a cover 1 signed, a 1 in 250, so that's awesome right there. You'll get all the covers for free as well. So that might be something. I'm not sure how many of these there are. Well, I guess 1 out of 250, I guess that would be 250, but I don't know how many of them Southside has, so go check that out. So I'm sure that one will not be cheap. They didn't put the price tag on it, but it's going to probably be around the $200-300 range in my opinion. But if you think it's worth it, that might be something to check out, especially if you're looking for something very limited. And then the next thing I want to show is 2 new X-Men #1 comics. This is from Unknown Comics, and this is the first one right here, paying homage to the original X-Men #1. This is by Kale Nagu homage variant. And then you have the variant edition David Nakayama, yellow cover A and cover B. Then to show you a couple other things that I mentioned the other day just to make sure. Batman #89. This is the Francesco Mattina. $14.99 For cover A, limited to 3,000. Cover B is 30. I'm sorry, the set is $39.99. So the only way to get cover B is to get the set, and cover B is limited to 1,500. So there's first right there. There's cover B. Then you have the Batman 89, the Clark Team variant, and as you can see here, that's $10.99. Nice and colorful artwork. And then you have Department of Truth number 12, the Ben Harvey variant. I think I missed this one because this was when I was sick. But this is from 616 Comics, $19.99, only limited to only 500 copies. So that might be one to really pick up because that's been a hot book lately, Department of Truth. Bunny Mask number 3, the Nathan Searcy variant. Again, limited to 500 copies, $19.99. Then we have Ant number 1. This is the Hal Lauren Bride of Venom homage variant. As you can see to the right, how it's imitating that artwork. And I think that's it. Oh, and Lasher number 1. I don't think I mentioned that one before. Ice Cream Man. So there's a lot of different variants. Go check them out. Make sure you use the discount codes so this way you can save yourself a little bit of money. Again, let me place that on the screen so you can see. So if you've never used them before, use the code WeLoveComics10 and you'll get 10% off of your first order. If you've already used that code, use the code WeLoveComics and you'll get 5% off of every order. And like I said, if you spend $50 or more, you get free shipping. So they do an incredible job. So hopefully you guys and gals will check them out. Let me know what you think about these books. 4 people like this video, so thank you for that. The surprise subscriber shout-outs, we're going to go with one of my moderators, Harvey Abel. I've done one for you before, but I always appreciate you being here. And we're going to go with Eugene Beard. You are the second surprise subscriber shout-out. So, and we're going to go with Nick M as well, Horror Breakdown. It seems to have changed his name, but I'm glad you put that in parentheses. So all 3 of you will be today's surprise subscriber shout-outs, which means if you have a YouTube channel, you could post a link to your video or to your channel. I'll leave that up to you. If you'd prefer to put a link to one of your social networks, you can do that. If you would rather put a link to something that you sell on eBay or Etsy or Square or any of those places, Amazon, you could post a link there as well. Or instead of that, I'll leave it up to you which one you want to do. Just always keep in mind I do have to approve them first, so if you put it in the comment section, it will not show up right away, because I always want to make sure I verify any link to make sure it doesn't bring anybody to somewhere inappropriate. So if you are one of the people that browses the comment section and you do see a link, it means it has been approved. So go give them some support, maybe see what they have to sell, or go give them a like or a visit. So that is it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. I know I haven't done that many videos lately because, like I said, I was sick, and we also had that hurricane and everything. So there are 9 people watching. 7 people liked it. So almost everybody that's watching liked it. So the views are going down, but that's all right. Quality over quantity. So thank you to the few people that decided to check out my video. And as always, a shout out to Dan at Southside Comics. Go give them a try if you haven't tried them. With any pre-order, just keep in mind any date that they say that a book is going to be published is subject to change. So they can either, if you order multiple books, they can either send out each one at different times, or they'll save it and mail everything out all at once when all of them come in. So you may want to message them and let them know which way you would prefer, and they'll do their best to compensate you. Just, of course, if you mail them, just say you came from We Love Comics, and I'm sure Dan will take care of you. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a great day. And don't forget, it is not you, it is not I, it is We Love Comics. You all enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next video.